essential nuggets that you would need. Yesterday, we started talking about, of course, cryptocurrencies and the exchange that is actually important for you to know. Because, I mean, in order for you to start buying and selling cryptocurrencies or other digital assets, it means that you should understand the most common way to transact with crypto exchanges. And I remember Mayowa did mention a few of them. We have the Binance platform, OttaFX, and the likes. So all of those things are important. And then he also went ahead to explain what the crypto exchanges is all about, talking about centralized exchange and the decentralized exchange. I mean, it was quite a robust one. So today, we are also going to extend that conversation. We mentioned he did start off by talking about how to mine assets and knowing the kind of assets to mine, all right? Knowing do they have an established history of success, if I put it that way. That's also very important for you. Put in your money, your hard-earned money, and then it just goes into the thin air. And then James also mentioned NFT staking. I think that today he's going to actually expound more on that and every other aspect that has to do with cryptocurrency. So welcome again, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
And so I'll just let you do your thing.
Yeah, great. Super excited, guys. It's a new day, and I'm really pumped up because a lot is happening in the cryptocurrency space. Yesterday, we established the types of wallet and how important you need to take responsibility of your cryptocurrency asset. It's the future, we know. However, we need the knowledge that is required to be able to handle our portfolio. Take it like people say, oh, I don't know how to save my crypto asset. And I've told you guys, once you have about $1,000, $5,000, you want to make sure you put it into a cold wallet by getting a ledger. And I told you guys a ledger is about 37,000 naira. Once you buy that, you start storing it, because once you start increasing your long-term asset portfolio, you want to secure it. You want to take responsibility of your money, and that is very, very important for us as a crypto investor. Now, today, I also want to top it off by letting people know that there are other ways that you can make money in the cryptocurrency space, and one of them is day trading. Day trading. You can leverage on day trading by trading the ups and down movement in the cryptocurrency space. And somebody will say, okay, so how can I do that? You need to learn. You need to learn how to trade. You need to learn how to trade and give yourself a daily goal, like 1% or 2% on an average, 1 or 2 days. You are consistently harvesting that. And there are different types of traders. You can be a day trader, you can be a scalper, you can be a swing trader, you can be a position trader, Mr. Mayo. All these 4 at once. Now, you don't have to be all of them. You can just select one. Now, how do you select? There are certain criteria you can use in selecting. If you are a busy person, you can't be a day trader. You'll be a swing trader. Who is a swing trader? A swing trader is someone who is busy but want to leverage on the cryptocurrency market. And with this, he has the capacity to hold a trade for 2 weeks, for 1 week, for a month, thereabout. So that is a swing trader. A position trader is someone who is extremely busy. The likes of Warren Buffett is a position trader. He checks his chart about once every 2 to 3 months. He's not disturbed about what happens every day. He's always after what happens 3 months to 6 months, 1 year. That is what he's after. And that's one of the most simplest ways to approach any of the types of market that we are, especially the cryptocurrency market. So right now you can do that. Oh, Mr. Maiwa, I am available. This market is big. It's about $1.2 trillion right now. I am available every day. Then you're going to be a day trader. And the challenge about a day trader is that you're going to be trading quantity. And that's the challenge. You'll be trading often. And when you trade often, there's a chances to get exposed to lose some trades, but you need to have a basic understanding of how to trade. And let me help you on this show. Come on, guys. guys, you need to clap right now because what I'm about to reveal to you, OD gone, like very deep. So to get started in trading, you can go to the Binance Academy. Binance Academy. So on Binance Academy, you will know how to trade, either trading spots or you're trading the futures trading. You take your time, make sure, don't put money until you understand it. Because I know some people, there's money in trading, but it is after you have graduated. You know, you can't drive on the expressway without completing your driving school experience. I'll be on that, James.
Of course.
So don't try it. So what I recommend is take your time, give yourself minimum 3 months to 4 months to understand what day trading is all about, or the type of trader you want to be. You can also be a scalper. Who is a scalper? A scalper is somebody.
From being a swing trader.
Is different from being a swing trader.
Okay.
Who is a scalper? A scalper is somebody who is after few movement in the market. Few movement. Like Bitcoin moves from 19,305 to 19,310. That $5 movement is what the scalper is looking for. So it also has its own disadvantage. Okay, but I recommend that you be a swing trader. I recommend. Okay, why? Because it reduces your number of trades, and when it reduces your number of trades, it also reduces your number of losses. And with that, you are good to go. Okay, so on my Thursday shows on YouTube, I do a live show on YouTube on Thursdays analyzing cryptocurrency, and I was analyzing Binance USDT, and I told everyone that I was already in a sell about 3 weeks ago, and it has been selling. And people are like, "Hey, Mr. Whatever, you are making money." And the money there is not just about the money in making the money; it's about being able to understand where to sell and where to come out of the market. Because I see people trade and they don't have a game plan, and that can be a very long-term discussion on the head. Trader, you want to leverage on trading the cryptocurrency space. You want to take your time, create a trading plan. There is a quotable quote that is said that you plan your trade, you trade your plan. You plan your trade, and you trade your plan. So a lot of times people will have a plan, but they will not follow the plan, like an average person. But when it comes to trading, you want to take your time to be able to plan your trade, know when to buy, know when to sell, and you can come out of the market and you're good to go. There are several other ways that you can do that, but I'll just drop the mic there.
Okay, yeah, I was going to ask you a question because I mean you mentioned being a day trader, but I also know that for beginners, you can't just what are the fundamentals before you venture into becoming a day trader? Like, is there any need to understand how to analyze prices and all that? So can you like expound on that?
Yes, you need to have, there are 4 core areas you need to focus, you need to have exposure to. Number 1, you need to understand what the cryptocurrency market is all about. Number 2, you need to have a strategy of approaching the market. And your strategy is in alignment with the type of trader that you are. So let's say, for example, I want to be a scalper. My strategy would be how to go in and come out. I want to be a swing trader. Your strategy would be how to go in a long-term position. Are you with me? So that's very important. So everyone that you see that trade in the cryptocurrency space has a strategy. That strategy will know when and when to go in and when to come out, which is very important. So in it, we call it technical analysis, we call it fundamental analysis. All those one is in your strategy. Okay, so number 1, I understand the cryptocurrency market, what it entails, the type, what the opportunities there. You move into the strategy that you want to use to go in. And the number 3 is the psychology. The psychology is you overcoming your emotion. I've seen people who have fantastic strategy, fantastic approach, but they don't have the emotional intelligence, which is the psychology. And when it comes to trading, it is 20%. It is 80% psychology. So 10% you buy, 10% you sell, 80% psychology. And one of these is waiting. Psychology has a way of making you, if you understand psychology well, you can wait. But if you don't understand psychology, you're going to be aggressive about the market, and that's where a lot of people lose money. Then the number 4, which is very, very important, is management. I have $10. I'm willing to risk $1. That is what you can. So if you can follow these four pillars of the market, understand the market. Number two, our strategy. Number three, make sure you have risk management, psychology of trading, and number four, risk management. Very important. Once you understand these four, voila. So when it comes to trading, you want to be able to know your strength. For example, our trader has is versatile in the three. Versatile in the three. Number one, fundamental. Number two, sentiment of the market. And number three is technical analysis. A lot of time, and that has to do because of my experience. Good. However, if you're a day trader, you can start with the two, which is number one, sentiment, and number two, technical analysis. Why? Because you are dealing with where the volume is. One of the cheat code people can use is the greed and fear indicator. The greed and fear indicator. The greed and fear indicator tells us where the volume is, what people are doing in the market. So, for example, if the market is on fear means that, hey guys, it is an opportunity to buy. So if you check the Bitcoin and Binance, all of these major trading assets, the past 2 days now is been buying. Not buying like the way we want, but at least it's been moving up. It's not going towards the downward movement. You understand? So if you check it like 2-3 days ago, it's been from 18.5, it has now gone to about 19.5. Why? Because the sentiment is telling us that people are buying. So with that, you now add it to your technical analysis. But if you use the sentiment without technical, you will be missing. The sentiment will tell you the behavior of the market. The technical will tell you where to buy. Oh, here right now, you can buy. And there are several ways you can do that. You can use support and resistance. You can use your indicators. You can use supply and demand, depending on the one you're already exposed to. And you're going to be level to go for.
All right. Thank you so much. If you just tune in, this is the Financial Solution Show right here on Program 105.5 FM. And we have been conversing on the subject cryptocurrency, the future of money, and of course, 10 proven methods to make money with cryptocurrency. If you are a trader and perhaps need some clarity on certain things, of course, we have our experts right here in the studio ready to avail you of so much information. So all you have to do is to call the number 0906 3352, or you can send us a WhatsApp message on 0807 2214 and we'll definitely attend to all of your questions. So James, yesterday we were talking about NFT, and we also had a man talk about the metaverse, and a lot of times when we talk about NFT, the metaverse is something that comes up as well. So I would like you to establish the foundation as regards this conversation. Is there even a difference between the NFT and the metaverse?
Well, thank you, Amina. Just as I said yesterday, that NFT stands for non-fungible tokens, and it's just a new initiative of the blockchain technology, where of course anybody can create digital art and of course sell them on the NFT marketplace. So, but there's not much difference between metaverse and NFT, but just that metaverse is like the digital representation of real estate, okay, of real estate. So, and in metaverse, of course, you can sell anything. You can sell anything. You can create a world of your own. So, talking about digital world. The digital world is the metaverse world, the Web 3.0, where your imagination two things, the blockchain, and of course we have we can actually create a game, a 3D game where, of course, when you are playing it, you get as if you're on the field, playing the football. So these are the magic of Web 3.0, which is, of course, empowered by NFT and Metaverse. So there's really no much difference between NFT and Metaverse. They are both digital products. Okay.
Yeah, thank you for that. But you have to expound on how you can push it up to date, because I know that a lot of people still find this sort of strange to them when we talk about it. Like you mentioned, the metaverse is like digital form of business, and also, how do this play like in sync? Like, is there a symbiotic relationship? And just like expound on that basically.
Well, as I said yesterday, creating your whole NFT, Metaverse is not a child play. You need to be a software programmer. You need to understand, how to write code, because it also involves some programming, at least when it comes to Metaverse, because we are creating application, in Metaverse. But in NFT, you're just creating a digital art. So NFT may be a bit easier for people to create, but at the same time, I told you things that you'll be needing, for you to, be a creator in the NFT space. The first is that you need to have a very good phone, a phone with a good camera and a good RAM, iPhone preferably. And also, you also need to have a good system, if necessary. Then you need the knowledge. You need the knowledge on how to create it, how to deploy it. And after deploying it on the blockchain, you also need to learn how to sell it, how to market it. Because you can create NFT that is not marketable. Okay, so if you create NFT, people are shouting, you can make money from creating NFT, but is it just to create it? With basic knowledge, you can create NFT. Anybody can create NFT, but how do you market it? What are your strategies to market the NFT project that you have launched, and what solution are you trying to push out there? So these are what I think someone listening to me right now needs to understand. But what is important about the crypto space entirely is that you don't necessarily need to be a creator. It's not until you create your own NFT or your own digital world and begin to sell to people, because if you create it, you need to sell to people. Okay, so but you can buy into already established, launch NFT and Metaverse projects. Okay, like not an affiliate, like an investor. You buy into it. Like, in NFT, you cannot swap two NFTs. You understand? Like, okay, I have this NFT now, I want to swap to another. You cannot do that. But in crypto, you can do that. So if you buy Bitcoin, you can use Bitcoin to buy Binance. Okay, you can use Binance. If you have enough Binance, you can use it to buy Bitcoin. But in NFT, you cannot do that. Okay, because once you create a digital heart, that digital heart is unique to only one person. So you can only do transfer of the contract, of that heart to the person that is bidding for it, the person that is buying it, completely. So that is one area. Then the other area is just looking into a promising proof of stake NFT or assets, and buying into them to earn what they call passive income. And I did give out 2 websites yesterday, because you also need to be very careful, because there's not all the NFTs you have out there, all the metaverse you have out there that are also legit. Some are. Yeah, they are over. If I'm not mistaken, Mario, I think we should have over 500,000 cryptos in the world. But the only one that that is kind of listed and recognized is the one listed on coinmarketcap.com. So on coinmarketcap.com you have over 21,000 cryptocurrencies recognized. But there are so many independent, decentralized. Like here now, I can create one in your name, call it Mema token, under 5 minutes. Okay, and it is only myself and you that will know. Yeah, there's that. So there are so many of them. There was even a time that when President Trump was still the president of America, there was a Trump coin. There was a Trump coin, but it didn't fly eventually. But at least people still invested in it. People lost money. People invested money. So we really need to be very, very careful. It's not every cryptocurrency that we have to jump into. That is why you need to learn. If you learn the easy way or you learn the hard way. The hard way is coming to the IT that this thing is not for me. So the easiest way is by going through someone, at least my or I, I'm also here. Some as in personalities, experienced people that can really train you on how to do this thing right. So anybody can make money from cryptocurrency. You need to have that foundation, okay? And people listening to me right now should also understand and come to the acknowledgement that for you to make money from cryptocurrency, either by trading or by staking or by any means, you need money, okay? Because when people are already asking, can I start this thing free of charge? You cannot start free. You need money for you to get money. And another thing I think we're also going to be talking about is understanding the bear market and the bull market.
All right. I think we'll take it up from there after this understanding the bear market, and we'll definitely expound on that. But if you have a question for financial solutions for this money, who are the calls of 090,000 or call us on 0807-221-4389. That number is also open for WhatsApp messages, 0807-221-4389. We are talking about methods to make money with cryptocurrency. Of course, exposing you to ways and ways on how you can actually choose the right digital assets so that you will not make mistakes on venturing in the cryptocurrency world. But let's go on this quick break, and when we do come back, we'll definitely continue on that subject. Now, I still my name. I'm here with Sage, James, and Mayowa. Stay close to the right.
Okay. Cryptocurrency our terms, technology, Okay, yeah.
Season what they are. So, about to be London there and
ilé padà sí Ìbàdàn. Okay, ká sọ fún mi.
Kó má padà sí side. Kó má padà sí àwa lọ sí side. No, let's finish this before we go to side.
That's the benefit.
Let's finish this one. We still have like 6 to go.
Can we finish it because we are going to call
No, you can be taking call and be saying. But I can share
after.
But that's about the next thing.
The rest to do for you.
see that.
Really? Give it to us.
Anytime money enter her account, she used to sing. So to confirm that, just send money to her account. Just send money to her account. Like 50K now. She will start singing. She will even dance. She will dance too. But the common thing that will make anybody sing and dance is money.
No, it's powerful.
Very powerful. Very powerful.
We are still a financial solution show right here on Jordan 105.5 FM. You should have money on your mind, actually. That's my that would be what I would say to that song. Yes, money is very important. But I mean, aside having money on your mind, you should be financially literate to know how to handle money. That's something that a lot of people are lacking. So it's about amassing wealth for yourself. Is how to make that money last. Generational wealth is what we're talking about on the Financial Solution Show. So yes, let's take this call. If you have questions for us, please do well to call in 0906-3352. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Yeah, good morning to you. Your name? All right, Mr. Joe, good to have you on the Financial Solution Show. What's your question? Please go ahead.
Okay, my question is, I want the gentleman in the studio to make it clear now, and I want to know. I would like the gentleman to, to expatiate on the differences.
All right.
Is that the frequency in which these things looks alike? I want to know more, please.
All right, thank you so
The
much.
difference between the crypto and the
And the
forex.
forex market.
Okay, amazing question. Nice question there, sir. So basically, in the market, there are different types of market when it comes to the financial market. So the financial market has the forex market. The forex market is the one that is common. We also have the stocks market. Now, the forex market, what we buy and sell is countries pair, nations pair, or currencies. So USD, which is for USA, Great Britain, which is GBP. So we buy it, we sell it, and that is basically what we do in the forex market. So it is a pair of two countries together. That's what we do in the forex market. Now, in the stock market is an instrument that is attached to companies. So I can buy Amazon, I can sell Amazon. I believe in a project, I can buy Amazon, I can sell Amazon, I can buy Facebook, which is now Meta, I can sell it. That we are investing in companies. Good. Now, when it comes to the cryptocurrency space, the cryptocurrency space is now we dealing with the digital asset. So the Facebook that we know, which is also a digital asset, but the company asset digital representation. That's what we're actually doing when it comes to stocks. When it comes to cryptocurrency, we are now dealing with digital asset itself, which is the digital form of money. So cryptocurrency, forex, they are totally different. So the other one, you're dealing with country pairs, okay, country currencies. But this time around in the cryptocurrency space, we're dealing with asset projects like Bitcoin. It has a solution that is offering. Binance, it has a solution that is offering. Cardano, Polygon, Ethereum, smart contract, they have solutions that they are. However, one of the things that is common among all of which is the physical interpretation of what the asset. When you look at the forex market, you see it going up and down. When you look at the stocks market, you see it going up and down. Likewise, when you look at the cryptocurrency market, you also see it going up and down. So that is what makes them the same. Now, if you want to play in here, what will make you have an equal approach to them is technical analysis. On all of them, you can analyze it with technical analysis.
Right.
So if I trade and if I want to be a technical analyst, once I am good as a technical analyst, I can analyze all of them. I can analyze stocks, I can analyze forex, I can analyze cryptocurrency. Now they all also have different approaches. Okay, so when it comes to stocks, you want to be able to invest for long term. When it comes to cryptocurrency, you want to be able to invest for long term. When it comes to forex trading, no, it is volatile. You can invest for long term and can also invest, do an active trading on it. So, which is the same thing cryptocurrency is coming into, but we couldn't get that in the stocks space. Okay, so cryptocurrency and forex, that's basically the difference, and their market volume. The market volume is different. Forex, about $7.7 trillion that moves every single day. When it comes to cryptocurrency, the total market volume is about 1.2 trillion as at this week, okay, which was before 3 trillion. Yeah. So right now we have around 1 trillion right now. So there's a lot that is happening right now, but you need to just understand the difference. So which one can I go for? Mr. Maiwa, you can go for any of them. It just depends on your personality.
All right, thank you so much for that response. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning to you. Your name and where you're calling us from? All right, what's your question?
Please come with your question again and take it as simple or slowly. Yeah. I can hear you. Please go ahead. So like what? No, you like Sage, so you are going to be picking for. Well, if I understand you, what you're trying to say is that if you create your own NFT, I think you use Sage as a template, as an example. So if you sell it to Sage and Sage did not pay you, then you have to call Sage. You just have to call Sage and say, please, you have bought this thing for me now. Pay me my money now. But there are platforms where you can easily go and sell, where you can list your NFT, but you need to do the marketing. You need to drive that page. It's just like somebody going to Fiverr now to create accounts on how to do article writing, or render one or two services. You need to do the job of promoting your own page for customers to patronize you. But if you want to leverage on the customers that will come to that platform, you have to wait for a very long time before you can get someone to actually buy into your asset.
Great. Let me add one or two things to it too. When it comes to selling or buying of platform, there's also a reconciliation inbuilt on the platform. So if I'm selling to Sage, the system takes it through what is called escrow. So until Sage pays, they will not release they will not transfer the ownership ownership
The ownership,
to
yeah.
Sage.
To Sage, yeah.
So it's very important that so nobody can run away with your money. Once they show interest, they must make payment. The OpenSea platform will collect the Ethereum or Binance from the person. Then they now they transfer the ownership of the assets to Sage. Then they pay you. So there's nobody that can run away with your money when it comes to NFT sales or you're buying NFT. And you also need to understand that when it comes to NFT, the creator gets royalty forever. There's a fraction that the creator. So let's say I sold to James. Okay, James also sold to Sage. Till he gets to 1 million person, I, the creator, I have a fraction.
Just a little fraction.
Let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Your name and where you calling us from? Hello. Please do well to call us back 0906 3352 or 0807 2214389. Okay, before we get back to taking calls, I was going to ask you about the process of buying a cryptocurrency and holding onto your token. Like talking about cryptocurrency and holding long term. So, like, you expound on that and make us understand how you can actually make money doing that.
Okay, so holding is one of the amazing ways and most relaxing way of playing in the cryptocurrency space. It's like you don't need to, once you believe in the project, that's all you need to do. Just believe in the project. You've done your research. I think I mentioned about 6 checklists that will help you decide if a project is good. Yesterday, you must be able to know the owner, the founder,
the people behind it,
the people behind it, the team, the project they have run before, how successful the project was. Okay, so it allows you to know then the tokenomics, how they are sharing the tokens to people. Because if the owners of the project are taking like 35% or 40% of the project token, you have to run away from such project. Because once they can use your money to cash out, imagine they raise see you laughing in the studio. Imagine and these are some of the things people outside there don't know. You must understand economics. The owners of the project should not have more than 15 to 25% of the entire token when the token is produced. Okay, then they have a fraction that goes for marketing. They have a fraction that goes for sales. They have the fraction. So there's a breakdown. So whenever the tokenomics is more profitable to the creator, it is a red flag. You also want to know the investors in it. We call them VCs. For example, if Binance is putting money in a project, I can put money in it and I can go and sleep. Because Binance has capital, they have a research team, they won't want to put their $1 in a project that doesn't make sense. So about this, let me stop there so that I won't lecture the whole thing.
No, so in a nutshell, talking about
so coming back to holding now, right?
Holding.
Good. So when you now have this understanding, then you can now pick an asset and buy that asset and hold it. Now, one of the secret I'm going to be sharing here publicly, you guys need to clap right now. I'm about to release another one.
Let's clap.
Chill.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So it's one of the things I learned from Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett says that if you cannot hold it for 10 years, don't hold it for 10 minutes. I'll say it again. If you cannot hold it for 10 years, don't hold it for 10 minutes. So the cheat code is that if I believe that this project will deliver, and I start buying it for the next 10 years. Keep buying. That is the secret. So if I believe that project, I can buy. For example, I strongly believe that Binance will deliver as a good utility project. Bitcoin will deliver, Ethereum will deliver. Then I can keep buying, which is one of the things we shared at the last event that we had in September or in October. This month.
October 1st. Then I think to also add to what Mayowa said, I've said the reason why you should do long term, you should hold, is there are 2 reasons. Number 1, you need to hold because the strategy and the psychology behind the cryptocurrency market is that you need to buy when the cryptocurrency, when the asset is still at the beginning. Okay, that is the strategy. So you need to buy when that asset is not yet popular. Okay, when it has not gotten to $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $50,000, as the case may be, even $500. So you buy low and you keep buying, and holding it. So you do that because you don't want to lose. People that hold on a long time are not losers. They are winners in the market. Okay, so because for you to get to the stage of trading daily like Mayowa, you need to attain some high level of cryptocurrency knowledge. You need to understand technicality, fundamentals. In fact, you need to master the art of crypto trading. And even if it's forex you want to do, you also need to master it. That is one. Then the other reason is that why people also hold for a long time is you are planning to relocate to Japa from Nigeria to Canada for the purpose of maybe going for your master and finally settling down there. And you know that you need on the average of $50,000 to achieve that. $50,000 is a lot of money, but you want to save towards that. So, and you have a target of 5 years to achieve that, or 7 years to achieve that. So you can begin to save every month $100,000 in some cryptocurrency that you believe strongly in, that have what you call, some cryptocurrencies are also long term. Some are short term. So you should invest in a long term cryptocurrency project. So
hello, good morning. Hello. Alright, please do want to call us back. 0906,000
It's not only if you want to japa, because that's one that got me down. If you want to be successful, because don't japa.
Please, let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning to you. Your name and where you calling us from? Alright, Demons. What's your question or contribution? Hello? And forex.
and forex. Your broker, yeah.
After this was done, but at the end of the day, they say they could not market it. So I now come to say, I don't see, let me leave it at let's see what is going to happen. So what I want to say is this, I wanted to go into this cryptocurrency. In fact, I was scared. I was not scared of. I was scared that what happened to me when I was doing this shares. I should not repeat itself again. So that's what it was. Because I'm saying today, I think I've really learned a lot from it.
All right. Thank you so much very much for your contribution.
Also, I think I also have this experience. I think it should be around 205 or thereabouts. I used to have a friend that every day the guy should be. I think that guy should be doing well by now because he has a very good plan for the future. Then he used to do conductor, and every day he used to save, I think, on the average of 3,000 naira or 4,000 naira, in buying shares. And when that economy meltdown happened, all the shares he bought into crashed, and he needed to start from the beginning. So what we need to understand is that there's anything that has to do with business, that has to do with investment, that is 100% guaranteed. Okay, you need to have that in mind. So that is why you need to leverage on mentors. You need to leverage on experts, to guide you through. And you also need to understand that so you cannot hold anybody. You cannot hold the government. You can't hold anybody because it is a decentralized economy. Different from share is centralized. Share is controlled, but cryptocurrency is not controlled. You are not in control of whatever happens, what will happen to it. But I think with the right knowledge, you can actually venture into, because I'm seeing the Nigerian government fully coming into this space from next year.
Great. So I also want to top up. Thank you so much, Mr. James. I also want to top up with what now that experience that he has. One of the things that I'm excited about is that he was not able to sell. Because I've seen a lot of people, it's called FOMO, because they don't understand the cycle of the market. Because, see, when you are planning your investment, you must know when to take profit. Taking profit is taking partial. So when I say partial, I have an investment portfolio of let's say 10 million, and the 10 million is giving, I'm expecting like 100 million in return in the next 5 years. In between my journey, I can take some profit out of the board, out of the investment
capital.
So I can say, okay, for example, when I see anytime it gets to 15 million, I will take 3 million or 5 million out of the market, and I will still wait the market to keep going up. So if you approach the market that way, you can you will not be disturbed when the turbulence comes in. Now, a lot of time when the market retraces back, which is like crash, that a lot of people know that is the best time to buy. Okay, Warren Buffett says, and I quote, he says, you buy when people are fearful, you sell when people are greedy. You buy when people are fearful, you sell when people.
Well, I think we should not. I think we should not say anything again.
What did you say?
We shouldn't say anything. We just close the show. The way I just said
how
now.
many people want to buy when?
No. See, what my wife said now. I paid over 300K. You understand, to just learn this thing. So you have to just bring this.
Kudos to
Yes, I paid over 300K to learn this.
Wow.
Now this everything we have been saying is money, and this one I ain't just finished now.
So that's what is happening right now. So, sir, I welcome you on board. Take your time, do your research on cryptocurrency, go for courses, get a financial advisor or a mentor who can recommend assets for you. Let them create a plan for you, and you can scale up from there, and you're good to go. But I really, I'm excited because you understand investment already. See, the crash happens periodically. Like for one of the shows, I'm going to be opening us up to the real estate crash that is coming, and that is only going to be those who have cash the cycle. And when it comes below 9,000, it's going to about 250,000 in less than 10 years. So the question is, now that I understand that first-hand information, can I plan towards it? I will go to go.
Amazing. So such a good way to wrap up the show this beautiful morning on the Financial Solution Show. Once again, thank you so much, James. Thank you so much, Myla, for always being a part of the Financial Solution Show. And how do we connect with you via your social media platforms? I mean, somebody that asks, are there videos for beginners, to guide them through all of this? I don't know if you have them on your YouTube.
Well, are they on the Financial Solution Show, the WhatsApp group? So if you are there, I think we'll drop some info for you there.
All right. So please share with us how we can do it.
Yes, on Facebook, James Adesina, or the Unselfish CEO. Instagram, James Adesina. TikTok, James Adesina.
So you jumped on that now.
Yeah, James Adesina. Because people are making money on TikTok, I needed to quickly rush there, so I can also make my money too. Then on YouTube, James Adesina, that is my YouTube channel. You can subscribe.
How about you, Mike?
Okay, my Olabi TV on YouTube. Close to about 400 videos. So if all these
digest all of that.
if you finish 100 of my videos, and you are not better than me, you didn't watch those videos well.
Okay, you heard him.
Okay, so on forex, on digital businesses, and all of that, you're good to go. On cryptocurrency, earlier this year I was sharing that people should go buy dollar at when it was around 300, 350. And people were like, geez, Mr. Maiwa, you're not nice. I said it was going to be $1,000. And I said, $1,000 naira. And on that show, on that training, I was telling you that the real value of naira at then was around 800 naira. We're only using our reserve to hold it down. And when you're dipping into your reserve over time, you're not able to hold it for. And I still see this go higher more. So we have to be positioned